We think of sleep as a shutdown, but it's actually a reboot. And like any system, it crashes sometimes. These are the strangest ways your sleep can glitch, the kind science can explain, but just barely. Imagine opening your eyes in the dark, the ceiling right above you, everything exactly where it should be, except one thing. You can't move. Not a finger. Not a sound. Your chest feels crushed, like someone's sitting on it, and no matter how hard you try, your body won't listen. It feels supernatural, but it's not. Sleep paralysis happens when your mind wakes up before your body does. During deep sleep, your brain locks your muscles to keep you from acting out dreams. But sometimes that lock stays on even after your eyes open. You're conscious, but still trapped inside your own sleeping body. For centuries, people didn't have science to explain it. They spoke of demons, witches, or shadowy figures pressing down on their chests. Old English tales called it the night hag, a creature said to steal your breath. But the truth? The only thing sitting on your chest is biology, a harmless yet terrifying misfire between mind and muscle. Still, it doesn't make it feel any less real. And just when you think the worst glitches happen when you can't move, sometimes your body moves without you. Imagine this. It's 2 a.m. You rise from bed, shuffle to the kitchen, pour a glass of water, maybe even grab a snack. Everything looks normal, except you're not awake. You'll wake up hours later with crumbs on the counter and no memory of moving an inch. That's sleepwalking, when the body wakes up before the mind does. It happens during deep no-REM sleep, when your brain's control center for movement switches on, but your awareness is still locked in dreams. It's like your body hits resume, but your consciousness never logged in. Most episodes are harmless, wandering around, mumbling nonsense, but some turn dangerous. People have been found trying to drive, cook, or even text while their brains were still technically asleep. To the brain, the dream isn't over. It just leaked into the real world. Doctors still don't fully know why it happens, though stress, exhaustion, and genetics can trigger it. What's certain is this. It's one of sleep's strangest malfunctions, a ghost version of you walking through your own house. And if that sounds eerie, just wait, because sometimes your body doesn't walk in its sleep, it screams. You're deep in sleep, lost in dreams, when something strange fills the room, a long, low moan that doesn't sound human. It rises slowly, almost like a ghost breathing through your chest, except the ghost is you. This is cataphrenia, one of the strangest sleep glitches ever recorded. While most people snore when they inhale, cataphrenia happens on the exhale. Instead of air rushing in, it's the breath leaving your lungs that makes the sound, a stretched, hollow groan that can last for seconds. Scientists think it's caused by a glitch in REM breathing. During certain dream phases, your airway tightens just enough to make the outgoing air vibrate, like a flute playing from your throat. It's not dangerous, just deeply unsettling to hear. People who live with someone who has it often describe it as otherworldly, like a cry echoing from another dimension. And while the condition itself is harmless, the eerie noises have made more than one partner sleep with the lights on. It's a sound straight out of a horror movie, and the twist is, it's coming from inside the bed. But sometimes the sounds of the night aren't real at all. They're only inside your head. A gunshot, a banging door. You feel like your head was ripped open by a thunderclap that was so close. You startle awake, your heart pounding, all of your nerves burning. However, there is silence in the room. No one else heard a thing. That's exploding head syndrome, a harmless but terrifying glitch in the brain's sleep cycle. It happens when your brain tries to shut down for the night, but one part, your auditory system, refuses to clock out. The outcome? An explosion of sound that seems incredibly real is produced by your imagination. Think of it like your brain's version of a power outage, when one light bulb flickers back on for a second before everything goes dark. Some people hear crashes or bangs. Others describe it as an electrical zap or a flash behind their eyes. Doctors say it's not dangerous. No explosion, no damage, just your neurons misfiring as consciousness fades. But when it hits at 3 a.m., logic doesn't matter. Your body reacts like it's under attack. It's a storm that happens inside your head, and the thunder only you can hear. But not all sleep glitches scream for attention. Some are completely silent and hurt far more. You're lying in bed, ready to drift off. The lights are off, the world's finally quiet, but your legs have other plans. Deep beneath the skin's outer layer, there's a tingling sensation that resembles slow-motion electric wire buzzing. Despite your best efforts to ignore it, it persists as an unseen itch that seems to be chased but never satisfied by movement. That's restless leg syndrome, a weird neurological condition in which your body wants to move while your mind wants to relax. Researchers attribute it to an imbalance in dopamine, the neurotransmitter that governs movement. Similar to scratching an invisible itch, every twitch provides a brief moment of relief before the urge reappears a few seconds later. It's maddening, especially at night. The more tired you feel, the stronger it gets, like your muscles are running laps your mind never signed up for. You toss, you stretch, you kick, but the calm never stays. Most people describe it as torture by restlessness, your body turning bedtime into a battlefield. And just when you finally stop moving, finally start slipping into sleep, your body finds another way to keep you awake. You're drifting off, that soft blur between awake and sleep, when suddenly you're falling. Off a cliff, off the edge of nothing. Your heart jumps, your limbs flinch, and you jolt awake like you've been yanked from a dream. Then you realize you never moved at all. That's a hypnic jerk, a harmless but dramatic body glitch. It's your brain's overprotective reflex kicking in at the wrong time. Long ago, when our ancestors slept in trees, this sudden twitch probably kept them from falling out of branches. Now it just scares the life out of you in bed. It's your nervous system acting like an overactive parent. "We're falling!" when you're literally just relaxing. Stress, caffeine, and exhaustion all make it worse, confusing your brain into thinking danger's near even when it's just bedtime. The feeling passes in seconds, but that spike of adrenaline? It's real, and it's why your heart's still racing while you pretend you're fine. The fall isn't real, but the panic is. And even when your body finally calms down, sometimes the night still finds new ways to mess with your sleep. In the dark, while the world sleeps, your jaw is at war. Muscles tighten, teeth lock, and you grind down hard, bone against bone, night after night. By morning, your face aches, your head pounds, and your teeth feel like they've been fighting battles you don't remember. This is bruxism, a sleep glitch driven by tension and stress. It's your body's way of trying to control something when your mind can't. Anxiety, crooked teeth, or even caffeine can push it into overdrive. But the real trigger is often simple, an overactive stress response that refuses to turn off. You're not dreaming of fights, you're chewing your nightmares into dust. Every clench sends microscopic shocks through your jaw, slowly wearing down enamel and tightening muscles meant for eating, not endurance. Most people don't even know it's happening until the damage shows. Cracked fillings, sore jaws, or a partner saying, "You are grinding again." It's silent self-destruction, your body punishing itself for stress it never got to release. But not every glitch destroys you. Some just trap you between worlds, where your mind wakes up and your body refuses to follow. You're exhausted. The lights are off. The bed feels perfect, but your brain? It's hosting a full-blown conference hall. Ideas, worries, random memories, all talking at once. You close your eyes, but the meeting just gets louder. That's sleep onset insomnia, when your mind refuses to power down even as your body begs for rest. Cortisol, the stress hormone, stays high, looping through your system like a stuck alarm. Every thought you try to silence bounces back, echoing through the quiet. It's like trying to sleep while your thoughts keep refreshing the page. New worries, new what-ifs, new memories you didn't ask to replay. You've done the breathing exercises, counted sheep, even tried negotiating with your own brain. Please, just one night off. Still, no deal. Experts say overstimulation plays a role. Too much caffeine, too much screen time, too much thinking. But the cruel irony is that the more you try to fall asleep, the harder it becomes. Eventually, exhaustion wins. Your mind slows, your body drifts. Finally, peace. But not all sleep is rest, because sometimes when you do fall asleep, your brain keeps the nightmares running. You fall asleep, then wake up, then again and again. It's as if your brain is stuck buffering, never playing the entire dream and loading indefinitely. Technically, you sleep, but it's divided into brief, fragmented periods that never reach the deep, restorative stages your body longs for. Scientists call this fragmented sleep, and it's sneakier than full-blown insomnia. You might clock 8 hours on the alarm clock, but your body knows better. Each time you wake up, even for a few seconds, your body resets the cycle. It's like trying to charge your phone with a loose cable. It lights up, disconnects, lights up again. No matter how long it's plugged in, the battery never fills. The results creep up slowly. Foggy mornings, short tempers, the kind of exhaustion that coffee can't fix. You think you rested, but your body's still waiting for permission to recover. Fragmented sleep can come from anxiety, noise, pain, alcohol, or sleep apnea quietly choking your rest without you ever noticing. It's not just lost hours, it's lost restoration, the silent theft of your body's repair time. And in some cases, your body doesn't just lose sleep, it forgets how to breathe. You're asleep, peaceful, still, until your own body forgets the one thing it needs to survive. For a few seconds, your airway collapses. Oxygen plummets, your brain panics and jerks you awake just enough to restart your breathing, but not enough for you to remember. This is sleep apnea, and it's far more common than most people think. It can happen hundreds of times a night, each pause slicing your rest into tiny, broken pieces. You might think you slept through the night, but your body knows it's been fighting for air. It's like your brain keeps rebooting you over and over, hundreds of forced restarts while your system's begging to stay on. And each time it happens, your heart strains, your blood pressure spikes, and your focus dulls. Left untreated, it wears you down piece by piece. Your memory fades, your energy vanishes, and your heart begins to pay the price. It's not just snoring or feeling tired, it's your body silently struggling to survive the night. Sleep isn't silence, it's chaos in sync. One wrong spark, and dreams start bleeding into reality. If that twisted how you see sleep, hit like and subscribe for more mind-bending truths.